Hello, everyone, and welcome back to week number 11, the fourth episode in the first season of the NFL Weekly. I am your host, Mr. Zane W. We're a little late this week because of some technical difficulties that we had recording last night. So we're recording right now in the middle of the Jets game. Well, not middle, but in the first quarter of the Jets-Patriots game. As currently the end of the first, Jets are up 7-0. So, that being said, we'll go through the news as we go through the games and that. We'll start off with power rankings. 32nd, we got the Titans. 31st, we got the Raiders. 30th, we got the Saints. 29th, we got the Browns. 28th, we got the Jets. 27th, we got the Giants. 26th, we got the Dolphins. 25, we got the Commanders. 24, we got the Cardinals. 23rd, we got the Bengals. 22nd, we got the Cowboys. 21st, we got the Falcons. Not much to say about any of those teams except the Dolphins beating Buffalo. And let's look here. What else is there? Jets beat the Browns. I'm 90% positive. Yeah, they beat them 27-20. What else we got down here? No, yeah, that's gonna be, I think, mostly it for the bottom part. So now we'll move on to mid-tier teams. 20th, we got Panthers. 19th, we got the Jaguars. 18th, we got the Vikings. 17th, we got the Texans. 16th, we got the Steelers. 15th, we got the Bears. 14th, we got the 49ers. 13th, we got the Bucks. 12th, we got the Chargers. And 11th, we got the Ravens. All those teams are the most interesting ones to talk about. It has to be about NFC North. Yeah, North. And how we got the Packers, Bears, and Lions. I think even the Vikings in there, maybe. I'm not sure. Let me look here up at the standings. But how they're all, yes, they're all right next to each other. So you got the Lions and the Bears 6-3. You got the Packers 5-3-1, and you got the Vikings 4-5. All right next to each other. This is pretty much anyone's game right now. Bears, though, I will say, kind of get lucky towards the end of games. Vikings, I think they can pull it around. I think they can pull it around. Packers, I mean, they show up sometimes and they don't. They almost look like the Nebraska Huskers football team. Um, but we'll get there later. Then we got Lions up at top. I thought maybe they'd be a bit. I don't know if I want to say stronger, but maybe I'm just picturing as them like the new Chiefs or something. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just over hyping the Lions every year, thinking that they're like gonna be like the new Chiefs, but I don't know. Now getting to the top 10, I'll go a little more in depth with these. 10th, we got the Packers. They lost to the Jets this week. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I kind of knew or not Jets. Oh my gosh, they lost to the Eagles, not the Jets. Um, but um, where was I going with that now? Yeah, they lost to the Eagles. That so yeah, I figured that one out last week, just because Packers, they're hit and miss. Then we got the Bills, another kind of hit or miss team, losing to Miami. I mean, it's not that Josh Allen looked bad, really, or the parts I watched. It just looks like, well, I mean, Josh Allen did look bad sometimes, the fumbles when there shouldn't have been fumbles, but teams just missing catches. Like it's like their hands were greased with butter and oil. Eighth, we got the Patriots leading AFC East. Um, yeah, they're losing right now to the Jets. I don't know. Then we got seventh. We got the Broncos. Need to beat the Chiefs this week to keep them like pretty much out of AFC West title. We'll talk about that more later. Then we got the Lions at 6. kind of already talked about the Lions. Pretty good team. Then we got the Chiefs at 5. They're coming around, but they're not the team that they used to be. We'll put it that way. Then we got the Rams at number 4. A really I want to say underlooking team, kind of. I don't know what I mean by underlooking, but I mean if you know, you know. Then we got the Colts at 3. Lost or no, they didn't lose. I thought they were. Um, Almost lost, but won in overtime against who they play. Did they play Jets? Let me go back here in history. Pull it up on my thing here. We got um oh no, they played the Falcons. 31-25 final in overtime. Overseas games always are a big killer for teams. And then we got the Seahawks at 2. They're just looking good. And we got the Eagles at first yet. Are they gonna make it all the way to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I think that NFC part is gonna be really tough. Next, let's talk about the games of the week. It's Thursday night. Started at 7:15, so about a half hour ago. Where are we at on that game? 7-7. Top of the second, pretty much. Um, I rolled this out on Tuesday, and I had the Patriots winning that one. The Patriots are favored by 11.5, so we'll see how that comes out. Go on Sunday games, 8:30. Oh, where's that game at? Oh, another overseas game. Let's see if I can find it here. I might not be able to, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Well, I mean, I could if I looked harder, but I don't feel. Anyways, we got the Commanders Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 2.5. I got the Dolphins winning that one against the Commanders. International game. I don't know. I think I said overseas earlier. I'm not sure if it's overseas or not. Yeah, all I know is it's international. Starting off the noon games, we got what, 7 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 of them. Starting off with the Commanders at Jacksonville Jaguars. I said Commanders there. I meant Chargers. Chargers at Jaguars. Chargers are favored by 3. I got the Jaguars winning that one. Just because, Trevor Lawrence, and, I could just see this happening. Jaguars aren't that bad of a team, but, Bengals, Steelers favored by 5.5. I picked the Steelers there because they're a pretty good team, I think they can do it. Packers, Giants. Packers favored by 7.5. I picked the Giants on this one, mainly for the fact the Packers, I mean, if they show up, they look good. But if they don't show up, which they haven't for the past couple weeks, realistically, and a couple more games throughout the season. Yeah, so that's why I'm picking Giants, because it's at New York. It's not at Green Bay. So therefore, then we got Bears at Vikings. Vikings favored by 3. I'm going to say this like I've already said it for multiple shows ago. The Bears are going to be blowing the whole game until the very end, and they're going to win it again. I I could see them being very lucky, making it at least to the divisional, maybe. Maybe. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. In the playoffs. Next, we got the Texans at Titans. Texans favored by 7.5. I picked the Titans there. Why? I don't know, I just kind of want the Titans to win a game. I think this could be a game that they could win right here against them Texans. Buccaneers at Buffalo, playing up against the old Billy Bobs. Bills are favored by 5.5. I don't know if I should be taking the Bills here, but I'm taking the Bills just because I got trust in trusty Josh Allen, really putting farewell into the farewell season. We got the Panthers at Falcons. I got the Panthers winning that one. Falcons favored by 3.5. Just because, I just wanted to pick the Panthers, Then starting off, we got 2 305 games and 2 305 games in two 325 games. By the way, well, these times are in Central Standard Time. Um, so, starting off with two 305 games. We got the 49ers at the Cardinals. 49ers favored by 2.5. I picked the 49ers there just because they're a solid team, I guess. I don't know. And we got the Seahawks at the Rams. Rams favored by 2.5. I picked the Rams there just because it's at LA. I think the Rams can beat the Seahawks here. Maybe climb up in my power rankings. We'll see next week for Week 11. But that's not the end of the show. We're going to skip over the Chiefs and Broncos game right now, and we're going to talk about the Ravens and the Browns. The Ravens playing at Cleveland. Ravens favored by 8. I picked the Ravens there because, I mean, it's the Browns. Like, yes, they beat the Packers, but the Packers also are, like, hit and miss. It's like, I don't know, flipping a coin. Do I got a coin somewhere that I can flip to see if the Packers are going to win this week? No, it does not look like it. Oh, man. But going on to that, we're going to go back up to the Chiefs and Broncos game. That way I can yip-yap about this a little bit more. So we got the Chiefs at Denver. Chiefs favored by 3.5. Chiefs have to win this game. Well, they don't have to. If they still lose, they still can win AFC West. But it's a very slim odd, like maybe 1% or lower. But if the Broncos win this, the Broncos and the Chargers hold a tiebreaker against the Chiefs. The only team that doesn't is the Raiders. But the Raiders can't make it anymore. They're capooshed. So therefore, Chiefs have to win this basically. Pretty much. Almost 100% have to win this in order to get to or to win the AFC West title. If not, and they're also like they're not even in the playoffs right now. They're in the hunt, So it's gonna be a good game. I don't know. Is that the game of the week? I don't know. Who knows? Lots of good games are going on this week. So is that going to be the game of the week? Who knows? So we already did the Ravens Browns. I picked the Ravens there, and they're favored by 8.5. Just a little recap on that. Lions at Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles favored by 2.5. Eagles, I think, are going to come on strong. They could win that. But then the Lions also could win that. See what I mean? We got a lot of good games going on this week. But I overall picked the Eagles. I don't know if I want to change that right now, but we're going to stick with the Eagles for now. I'll think about the rest of the show, but I'm just going to lock in Eagles right now. That way I don't have to worry about it. Then Monday Night Football. We got Cowboys at Raiders. Cowboys favored by 3.5, but I picked the Raiders. Now I'm going all in on these Raiders, I think they can do it. They're at home. It's 3.5 points. It's against the Cowboys. I have faith in them Raiders. Let's see the Raiders win here. And now let's go to the teams that are on bye this week. We got the Colts and the Saints. Who's gonna win that bye matchup? I think the Colts would win that bye matchup. I don't know why I just said that, but let's move on to the three-leg parlay. Everyone's favorite part, like how to easily win or lose money. Most likely lose. We got the Patriots. Patriots favored by 11.5. They're playing. Who did I say they're playing? Oh yeah, they're playing Jets right now. Can we get a quick? Actually, we'll come back to the score update. I think towards the end of the show. Let's just do that. Because, yeah, let's see if something interesting can happen right here. Next, we got the Titans at, or I don't know if they're at. No, Texans are at or at. Oh my gosh, the Texans are playing at the Titans. They're playing at Nashville. There, only took me 10 minutes to think of that. Houston's favored by 7.5. So I picked the Titans there in that. Then we got the Raiders and Dallas is favored there by 3.5. Yeah, kind of sketchy this week with that parlay. I don't know if I would personally put money on it, but sometimes you gotta pick some weird things to win weird prizes. I don't know, but my overall weekly pick is going to the Dolphins to win by 2.5, because that's what they're favored for, and they are playing the Commanders at 8:30 international game. You can catch that one on NFL Network or on NFL Plus. Not sponsored. I don't know if I should say that or. But then, if we can get the big drum roll, this Sunday big game was actually pretty hard to choose from. I think I had one, two, three, four, five, about 5 to 6 games in contention for this. So it's a pretty hard pick. But overall, I picked Kansas City Chiefs at Denver Broncos. Kansas City favored by 3.5, 3:25 Central Time. And the reason why I'm picking this game is because it's pretty much for the AFC West. Well, not pretty much, but this could be the game of AFC West. Like Chiefs got to win to possibly or to kind of secure their title, not title, but keep their thing in AFC West. Um, no, that's gonna be a good game to watch. Also, Denver having like the best defense pretty much in the league. I think they're like what? They're ranked third. KC's ranked sixth for defense. Um, or offense, or the Broncos offense, not that good. I think like 17th. So yeah, take that how you will. I think the Chiefs are ranked what? Seventh, sixth, fifth. They're up way higher, pretty much. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Um, let's have a quick score update here on. Ooh, Patriots are in almost about to score. Let's see if I can. So it's 7-7 right now. 8:17 left on the clock. Patriots have it on New York on the Jets' 27-yard line. 1st and 10. We'll see how this is going. Holland just got a catch. It's in progress right now. Up there's or no. I think the ball just snapped, but there's a penalty on play. So there's a 5-yard illegal contact. Um, I don't know. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Oh, okay. So the Patriots have it now. 1st and 8, or 1st and goal, pretty much on the Jets' 8-yard line. We'll see if they can score up to the 7-yard line now. First, first down. But meanwhile, while that's going on, some questions for this week. Are we gonna see some wild upsets? Hey, T. Henderson, 7-yard touchdown run. Patriots up 13-7. They'll probably make the field goal, so it'll be 14-7. But I think that's pretty much all I'm going to leave you with for this week. Maybe we'll see some news come out. Maybe, I don't know. See how the Dolphins do. See if the coach goes back down. I can't think of his name right now. See if he flops a little harder this time, maybe. I don't know. See if his job's at risk. We got 20 seconds until we hit the 20-minute mark. They did make the field goal, so it is 7:14. 7 minute, just about 8 minutes left in the second. TV timeout going on right now. It's 8 o'clock. It's late at night right now. Well, not late, but you know what I mean. We hit the 20-minute mark. See you guys next week for week 12 of the NFL Weekly. Adios.